In today's suspense-filled episode of True 911 Calls, a man kills his former boss and then himself. A heroic grandmother delivers a baby in a dark driveway, and a pizza delivery driver dies after the porch collapses on him. In October 2014, 59-year-old Allen Fourtunia explained in a 911 call why he killed his former supervisor, Steven Swan. He then shot himself following a SWAT standoff.
Nassau County 911, where's your emergency? Hello?
You there?
I'm here. What is your emergency?
There's no emergency. I'm at a standoff with the police on Arrigo Boulevard.
Okay, and what is your name?
Allen Fourtunia.
Okay, Alan, what's going on? Lisa. Are you the one that's shooting at the police, Alan?
You bet.
Okay, why are you doing that?
Well, it's a long story, sweetheart.
Okay, well, tell me what's going on, okay? I've got the photo.
In 2005, while I was employed at Portsmouth Naval Shipyard.
Okay, what happened at the Naval Shipyard?
I had a supervisor that came after me and targeted me, and his name was Steven Swan.
Okay, and what happened with that?
Well, this guy was trying to make a name for himself, and he went through the craftsmanship, one name at a time. And please don't try to distract me. I'm armed, and I'm aware. SO3, SO8, go ahead.
Okay, and
so
what?
This guy kept coming after me, until eventually he got me laid off as a threat to the nation under the Patriot Act. Now, that lasted for about 2 years, and they gave me a retirement.
Okay.
But I didn't particularly care for his deployment tactics. You see, this guy was a narcissistic individual, to do anything he could to get ahead. And I wasn't the only one that he targeted.
Right.
In 2009, 2010, somewhere in there, the Navy filed charges against this guy.
The Navy filed charges against him?
The Navy filed charges against him and a man called Alan Beck. And this is going to get real complicated. In the end, there was an investigation from a team came down from Atlanta. And they did an investigation, and they gave Alan Beck and Steve Swan 2 weeks off. The only thing that Mr. Swan confessed to was micromanaging. Now, this wasn't only Shop 38 at TRF. There was other shops involved, and there was other supervisors involved. And they all went on the beach with time off. But by then, I had been in a leave without pay status. Now, some people say I was crazy. Okay, fair enough. I could have spent my whole rest of my life in silence, which would have proved them wrong, but I would have not got any restitution. Steve Swan was up for retirement. I went to Walmart at the end of the street, and I saw him there, and I ran the son of a bitch over.
Okay, so he was able to retire?
Not for another year.
So you ran over him at Walmart today?
Yes. You know what?
What?
This was really just happenstance. I didn't go looking for the guy.
Right.
But
you just saw him there?
I saw him there.
Okay, well, what can we do for you right now?
You can listen to my story because I'm a dead man anyway.
Okay, well, I'm listening, okay?
I want it all documented, and it's going to take a lot of time. If you tell the police to fucking pull back, I'll tell you my story, and this will end up happily. I won't be shooting at fucking officers again. But the next time I see a police officer draw a 40 millimeter, a 40 caliber sidearm on me again, I will shoot to kill.
Okay, Mr. Fourtunia?
Yes.
Okay. The officers on the scene want you to come out the back door with your hands up.
Fuck you, that ain't happening.
Okay, they want to resolve it, and they want to hear your story.
They're not resolving shit, because in order to hear my story, I'm going to lose all my pensions and go to jail for life. So you might as well consider me suicidal.
Okay, I'm listening. Okay, just keep talking, okay?
Let me ask you something. There's a white pickup truck behind the northeast corner of my house. Is there still an officer behind there?
I don't know, sir. I'm not.
You don't? Well, we're going to find out.
Okay. Mr. Fourtunia, please don't fire any more shots. Okay?
Huh?
Please do not fire your gun again.
Well, I tell you what. Tell them to back the fuck off, and we'll end up in a resolution here. They can stand out at the street all they want, but if you're trying to fucking make time for them to maneuver in position, it's not going to happen.
Okay, sir. So you're telling me you want them to back off to the street?
That's absolutely right.
Okay, all right. Hold on for me just a moment. Let me talk to the dispatcher, okay?
Yeah.
Lisa, who says for them to back off? He wants them back to the street, not to come near a town. And he's suicidal. What he said.
You there?
I'm here. I told the dispatcher that you want them to the street.
Let's get personal, because I know how this works. What's your first name?
My name is Linda.
Hi, Linda. My name's Allen.
Okay, Allen. You know, I would like to try to help you resolve this and to work out whatever issues are going on, okay?
No, you're not.
No, I am.
No, you can't do anything. Judge Foster, he's a fucking asshole. You know what? I already went down his lane with a divorce.
Okay.
You know, the United States Air Force, these fucking people, you go look up William Hawley and ask him how come he was punching on me all the time and how come he never filled up my performance reports.
Who was he?
William Hawley. He was my supervisor out at the 125th Air Refueling Squadron.
Were you in the Air Force?
I was in the Air National Guard, but I was active duty Air Force. You point this out on your report there, darling. I got 50 years working for the United States government, and I am a 2-time war veteran. You make sure that gets in there.
Okay, I'm listening, Alan.
I didn't know how type you could how fast you could type.
Well, I probably can't type as fast as you can talk, but
sorry.
I am listening to your story. That's right.
All right. You know, I never really wanted this to happen this way.
Well, you know, you're the one that can make it happen a different way.
No. The United States government pushed me into a corner because they wanted to prove a point. Now I'm going to prove the point. And you need to look up a commanding officer called Leo Seydoux. I don't know how to spell his last name, but he was the commanding officer of Trident Refit Facility in 2007.
What's his last name? Fago?
Seydoux, Fadeau, or something like that.
And who?
Shouldn't be too much trouble.
What base was he in command? You said
Trident
2007?
Refit Facility, Kings Bay, Georgia.
Okay, and what about him?
He was the one that supported this Steve Swan and all these other shop supervisors for coming after employees and trying to teach everybody a lesson.
So they were coming after other employees?
Absolutely. In other words, Leo Seydoux and the supervisors that were under his command created a hostile work environment.
Okay, Alan, I'm still listening.
Now, before I get too wound up on the Navy and the Air Force and everything else, I'm going to come after Judge Foster.
Okay, what do you mean when you say you're going to come after him?
Well, I figure this is probably going to make the newspaper, so I might as well get the facts straight. I'm not going to come after him because there's no way I'm leaving this house alive. Nah. I know you're keying in on all those negative thoughts. I'm going to kill myself and all this other stuff.
Well, is that what you're saying, that you're going to kill yourself?
Depends.
What does it depend on?
How this ends up.
Okay, well, I'm going to ask you not to hurt anyone else. And I don't want you to hurt yourself either.
Well,
but it's
the
very
first part, I can't, agree to the first part or second part. But I'll tell you, I'll go this way. I'm not going to hurt any civilians. This is between me and the police department. Now, they want to come out here with weapons drawn? Fine.
Okay, so what are you saying exactly about the police?
If there's any kind of a breach on this house, it's going to end badly.
Okay. Are you the only one inside?
I'm not going to answer that question.
Is anybody inside that's injured?
No.
Is there anybody inside with you that's in danger?
Possibly. Let me go this way. You might as well start clearing the neighborhood because this house is fucking rigged for an explosion.
What kind of explosion?
I'm not going to tell you that, but it's directional. What's the street address?
Female and a child run from the house. They are currently inside.
And when you say it's directional, what does that mean? It's some sort of propellant or what? What are you talking about?
I tell you what, I got 50 years all working for the military, 27 as a civilian on nuclear subs. and 16 working for the Air Force, you figure it out.
Okay. Well, I don't have military experience, so I don't really know.
That's unfortunate for you. I'm just going to tell you this. There's enough explosives in here right now to where things are going to be very bad. And I know you're calling SWAT. See, I know how this works, but you're never going to get back to Judge Foster, are you? You're trying to essay the surveillance, establish a perimeter. I got it.
Okay.
This is going to end up badly.
Okay. Well, when you say it's going to end badly, what do you mean?
I tell you what, use your imagination.
Okay. Yeah, well, I am, but I just need a little help here,
I tell you what, give me 5 minutes, call me back. Cops come in here, it's going to turn into a fucking shootout. I'm armed with the 223.
What is your phone number?
You should have it on file.
Okay. He just hung up on me. He told me to give him 5 minutes and call him back. He said they better clear the neighborhood. There's going to be a big explosion, and it's going to be directional.
According to Nassau County Sheriff's Office, Under Sheriff George Luders swam as the former supervisor of Fourtunia at the Trident Refit facility on the Naval Submarine Base Kings Bay. The suspect started working at the shop in 1997 and voluntarily retired in July 2010. Fourtunia allegedly blamed Swan and another supervisor for losing his job. He made several death threats in the past to Swan for ruining his career. The scorned ex-employee had a history of violent behavior. In 2007, he was taken into custody under the Baker Act for threatening to kill himself. Police found notes at the scene indicating he had been suicidal for some time now. Shortly after, he was served with an injunction for protection in divorcing his wife and arrested for contempt of court in 2005. Fourtunia happened to see Swan at a Yulee Walmart, and something snapped. Surveillance footage showed Fourtunia intentionally running over Swan with his car, then getting out of the vehicle and pummeling him on the ground. Witnesses who saw the unfolding of the events called the police and followed the suspect to his home on Arrigo Boulevard in Fernandina Beach. According to looters, Fourtunia barricaded himself inside his home and settled into a standoff with deputies, who called in a SWAT team from the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office to negotiate with him. In his final call, Fourtunia said he wanted the operator to make sure that the man he killed in the parking lot was Swan.
You want, sir?
911?
Yes.
I said, let me talk to the person I was talking to before. I live on...
All right, hold on 1 second.
Alan?
Yeah.
Hey, this is Linda.
Hi, Linda.
What's going on?
I want you to do me a favor. I'm going to hang up
Okay.
again.
Why?
Because I want you to confirm to me that the person that I killed in the Walmart parking lot was Steve Swan. I can't live with myself if I thought I killed somebody that wasn't him. When you find that out, call me back. He should have had a wallet in his pocket that would have identified him.
All right, and tell me, what's his first name again? Just confirm it for me.
Steve, S-T-E-V-E-N. Swan, S-W-A-N. Call me back.
Okay, I'll call you back.
When SWAT officers finally entered the home, they found Fourtunia dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Investigators also found a makeshift bomb that did not detonate inside the home. Swan succumbed to the injuries he sustained. He was pronounced dead at the hospital. Gabrielle Patton was home alone at her Melbourne property at 2 a.m. when her water broke. Her mother, Moira, called 000 during the unexpected delivery of her grandson.
Can you see any part of the baby now?
Yeah.
So can you see any part of...
Yes, but put it down. The baby's coming out.
So what part of the baby can you see?
The head's out.
The head's out? Okay. So I'm organising help there for you now. Stay on the line and I'm going to tell you exactly what to do next, okay? Is the baby completely out?
No, because she's still standing up.
Okay. Listen carefully. Is this her first delivery?
It's her first delivery.
Okay. So how many minutes apart are the contractions?
I don't know. The baby's out.
Is the baby completely out?
Oh, she's right.
Ma'am?
The baby's out.
Is the baby completely out?
Yes.
Okay.
You're going to get a towel.
So just get something clean and dry to wrap the baby in, okay?
Oh my God, what do I do?
Is the baby breathing or crying?
Yes.
Is it? Okay, good. So we need to listen carefully, gently wipe off the baby's mouth and nose, and dry the baby off with a clean towel. Then wrap the baby in a clean, dry towel. Okay, we need to...
Laundry, Peter. We've got him.
Okay, you're doing really well there. I've got help all organised, okay?
We've got him.
Okay, so just listen carefully. Without pulling the cord tight, put the baby in the mother's arms or on her belly.
I'm standing up.
Lie down. So we need to lie her down. I understand that you're outside there, but just do the best you can. Okay, I've got help all organised.
So we're all good. The baby's fine.
Okay, good.
Mum's fine. That's all right. And Grandma's surviving.
Oh, you're doing really well there, okay? Congratulations. I'm sure it's not what you expected.
No, it's not what we expected. Talk about traumatic incident.
I can imagine, yes. You've done very well there, though.
He's doing well. He's full of noise.
Good. That's what we want.
Full of noise.
Just try and keep them warm and comfortable.
Yeah. Oh, gosh.
Just keep reassuring her they're going to be there with you as soon as they can.
That's all right. I covered him. Baby goo. Oh, my gosh. This is just such an amazing thing.
Congratulations.
Oh,
it's so exciting for you.
He's so beautiful.
Gabrielle called her mother when her water broke, who rushed to get her to the nearest hospital. As Moira was helping her daughter down the driveway, it quickly became apparent they would not make it into the car. She experienced contractions every 3 steps before she collapsed onto the concrete footpath. 000 operator Kathleen guided the heroic grandmother through the birth of baby Theo, telling her to feel for the baby. Moira did everything in complete darkness. She checked to ensure the umbilical cord was around the newborn's neck. Emergency services arrived in 9 minutes. Baby Theo was driven to the hospital where he was declared fit and healthy. Grandma Moira couldn't thank the emergency operator enough for walking her through it, saying she was a voice of calm. In November 2021, a 45-year-old man who delivered pizza for decades tragically died on the job after a porch collapsed at an Indiana home.
911, where's your emergency?
I'm at. I just ordered pizza. The guy was evidently on the porch. The fucking half of my porch collapsed, and I've been yelling, and he ain't saying nothing.
He was
packed under. We need an ambulance. Please,
Okay.
please.
okay. I'm gonna get there. I gotta get some information. He is under your porch.
My porch is the top of my porch.
Okay.
Half of it broke. He's laying about. It's like 5 feet deep under it.
Okay, and he's not answering you.
No, he hadn't answered me. This happened
Okay.
at least 2 minutes ago by now.
Okay, I'm gonna have you stay on the phone with me until. Hold on, just a second, okay? Don't hang up.
Well,
I'm gonna get some more information, but I want to get them started that way. Give me just a second.
Billy, ambulance is coming. Billy, ambulance is coming.
Is he answering you at all? Attention EMS, city fire. for an unconscious male.
Billy, they're on the way.
Sir. Hello?
Yeah, oh, wait a minute, I'm sorry. I was out there checking again.
It's okay. Is he answering you?
No, he's not answering.
Okay, okay. Attention, EMS City Fire Street for an unconscious male. It's okay. I just need you to take a breath for me. Do you know who he is? EMS 3. CP is advising part of his porch has fallen in on a male. The male is no longer answering him. Okay, do you know who the person is?
No, that's
Engine 3. CP is advising part of his porch has fallen in on top of a male. The male is no longer responding at this time. Are you there, sir? Hello? Engine 1, I'm clear. Are you there, sir? Hello? EMS 3 is en route to CP is advising his porch. Part of his porch had fallen in on top of this male subject, and the male subject is no longer responding. EMS 1. Sir, are you still there? 79, they're en route to CP advised part of his porch had fallen in on top of the male subject, and the male subject is no longer responding at this time.
I'm still here.
Yes, I'm still here. What is your name, hon?
Oh, it's Kimball Hendricks. I'm sorry. I've been running around.
That's okay.
My phone was on there. It wasn't on street. I think the ambulance drove by.
Okay, hold on. I got multiple people there. Let me see what we got going on here. Is he responding to you at all?
No, I haven't heard nothing.
Okay.
I haven't heard anything.
Okay. Okay, hold on here. I got people headed from all over.
There's people. There's somebody pulling up.
Is there somebody there? Are they pulling up to your house?
Yeah, somebody's pulling up.
Okay. Are they there? 79 Cliff.
Yeah, they're out in front.
Okay, then I'm going to let you go. Okay, I'm going to let you go then, hon, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Investigation revealed that the tragic accident unfolded when William Fields was delivering a pizza to a home in Connorsville. When the paramedics arrived, they found the man motionless. It had seemed that a man was pinned by heavy debris. They pulled Fields from the debris and tried to revive him. He was transported to Reed Health Connorsville Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Fields' death was ruled as an accident. Connorsville Police Department said there would be no ongoing criminal investigation. His co-worker, Wanda Reed, expressed sadness over the passing of Fields. In an interview, Reed said Fields had worked at the establishment for nearly 30 years and was beloved by customers. Another co-worker, Heather York, said employees and customers alike were just devastated by the tragedy. William Fields left behind a 13-year-old daughter. The restaurant placed a donation bucket at the front counter to help raise money for his family and funeral costs. Don't forget to like this video if you found it interesting, and subscribe to join us in the next episode of True 911.